Hey guys, I came to visit Siena from Florence, and here's my first look. It is so beautiful. You just need to take a regional train from Florence to Siena. The tickets are around 10 euros, and the train takes around an hour and 30 minutes to get over here. They are comfortable, they have an air conditioner, and the view from the train to all the region of Toscana is just so beautiful because the buildings from here are so characteristic. As y'all see, their roofs are amazing because the characteristic red tiles, and obviously most of the buildings are kind of yellow, which gives the beautiful of this region and like the characteristics or the main characteristics of this region. When I was on my way here, I saw some villas on top of the mountains, which were basically to protect the villas and the towns, because if you have a high point of view, you will see if somebody's gonna come to invade you or to attack your city, your villa, or whatever, wherever you live. You can see Siena is located on top of a small mountain, so most of the streets are up the hill or down the hill. When you enter to the train station, as soon as you walk out, you can walk to the building in front of it, and it has kind of a mall where you can shop, and it has a beautiful, or well, too many is not beautiful, but it's magic, and you don't have to hike out of the mountains. It has electrical stairs that will take you to the top of the hill. Here we're arriving while of the city. I don't know how many doors it's still having on, but obviously these doors were such important because during the nights they were closed to prevent that any enemy attacked the town. Siena is a beautiful medieval town founded by the Roman Empire. Yesterday I was able to be part, or well, I was not able to be part of it, but I was able to see the cultural, historical La Firenze, which is an old sport that has been celebrated for basically a century. This culture historical is so emblematic because it has never stopped, just basically on three times. Those two of those times were obviously on during World War One and during World War Two, and the most recent one was during the pandemic of COVID-19, because obviously Italy was one of the most affected countries by the pandemic due to its old population, and obviously because it was the first country on the Western Hemisphere to suffer the effects of the COVID-19. If I remember well, one of the first cases was in Milan, and since then the epidemic started diversified to all regions in Italy, and obviously they not knew um, how to have a medical attention to this pandemic, because obviously it was a new virus that was affecting the humans. And now Italy is very, very proud to host and to feel the normal life after the pandemic. Last year when I came to Italy, they have pretty much some restrictions to travelers. I remember that we used to have, or we wear mandatory face mask on the school. When we were on some museums, we were required to use face mask, and we were not able actually to travel to different regions due to prevention of the spreading of any virus. And now this year, that's the reason that we came, or well, my program with the school we're able to come to Florence, and obviously to see these beautiful cities, small cities that are pretty important for the region of Tuscany. Well guys, this city was a miracle for the Roman Empire. Obviously, the power of this city was the entrance to the Roman Empire, and obviously it has a lot of importance to the Roman Empire because it was one of the points or the protectorates for the Roman Empire. So something crazy. Now we use phones to communicate with people and to talk with our families in different towns. Obviously, they did not have the advanced technology we have, but Romans were able to communicate due to certain towers all around now the Italian peninsula. They used to communicate with these towers that were on the main point, or on the tallest point of.
Take a right on Costa dell'Incrociata, then in 100 feet.
Most of the region and the tallest part of the mountains of the region. And obviously this city, since it's on top of a hill, it was basically one of the main points to communicate with the Roman Empire. I'm impressed with the architecture. We need to preserve these certain small towns just because the architecture, you can see the different architecture from the centuries and how it has developed. To me, something that I recommend to all tourists and to all people is please don't like trash in the streets, because it's so awkward to see how many people throw the trash on the floor. But basically trash cans are everywhere, and it's sadly to say this, but last year Florence was not that trashy like it is this year. So please put your trash on the trash cans. Well, I'm arriving to La Lupa. If you see these two kids drinking milk from La Lupa, they are supposed to be Romulo and Remulo, the founders of Rome. The church is called San Cristoforo, and we can see that it has just some basic architecture, and it's just built with rail tails. so emblematic from this region. I love to see how like the architecture is so preserved and conserved after many important movements like World War One and World War Two. Siena was denominated by the UNESCO as a World Heritage Site on 1995. It is well preserved by his historical center or downtown. We can see that all streets are so beautiful and medieval preserved. Right now, I'm walking to one of the main squares in the town, which hosts the Calcio de Siena, which is going to be hosted on July 4th. These seats on the side of the buildings are obviously for seeing the culture, and we can see that the buildings create a shell, which it's just so beautiful, and I can't imagine having a concert over here because obviously I feel like the shell form of the buildings will create a perfect acoustic to hearing any concert or anything in this plaza. We can see here it is one of the lupas representing Romulo, which were the creators of the Roman Empire. Guys, y'all should come to Siena. It's just a medieval town, so beautiful, and everything is so preserved. Again, it's just amazing, and the food is really great. If y'all came, y'all need to try some pasta, whatever pasta y'all decide, with truffle cream, because the flavor of the truffle, it's mamma mia, buonissima, buonissima. See you in the next video.